Hydrant training. Train smart, train hard, train often. This video will show you how to properly do an agility ladder warm-up. We'll get started with 1 foot each box. Move quickly through the ladder, staying on your toes, keeping your hips nice and center, and having good arm action. Next up is 2 feet each box. You're going to do 2 with the right foot leading, then 2 with the left foot leading. Here you want to stay on your toes, move quickly with good arm action. If you want to increase your speed, lean forward with your hips. Next up is 2 feet each box laterally. Here you're just going to step forward 1 box each step. You want to move quickly with good arm action, keeping the feet front and back. And you don't want to rotate the hips. Keep the hips nice and square to the ladder. Next up is 1 foot each box laterally. Here the trick is to always make sure when you move your front foot forward to straddle a box and then fill that box with your back foot. Again, good arm action and staying on your toes is key to doing this exercise. And as with the other lateral exercises, you're going to do 2 times each side. Next up is hopscotch. Here you're going to do 2 feet in, 2 feet out, staying on your toes and trying to keep your hips at reasonably the same level. Along with the other jumping exercises, it's important to keep your weight balanced over the front of the foot and keeping your knees over your feet. Next up is hopscotch, but here you're going to do 2 feet out and 1 foot in alternating. So every time you hop back into the ladder with 1 foot, you're just going to switch that foot. So you can go right, left, right, left. And again, since this is a jumping exercise, you want to just stay balanced on the front of the foot and keep your knees over your feet. Next up is skiers. Here you're going to have 1 foot in the box in front of you, and then the outside foot is actually going to be next to the box behind you. And you're just going to jump and alternate forward 1 box. Here you want to make sure you have good power and strength through the calf muscles and you're always pressing hard and quickly through the ground. Next up is Icky shuffle. Here you're going to shuffle through the ladder, but you're going to only let 1 foot go out. That foot that's on the inside is just going to move forward. So again, that's 1 foot out, 2 feet in, shuffle. And again, here the trick is to keep your hips square over the ladder. Again, here we're going to do Icky shuffle, but now we're going to do it backwards. You want to do 2 feet in, 1 foot out, and you're just going to shuffle through the ladder doing that. I recommend that you start this one nice and slow and then build up your speed as you get more efficient at it. Next up is front crossover step. Here you're going to step all the way out of the ladder, then you're going to cross over through the ladder only with 1 foot going into the ladder. But as you cross over, you're going to bring your knee up as high as you can and really flex your foot so your toe is nice and high in the air. As we watch the video here, see how the foot that crosses over is the only thing that goes into the box. The back foot just comes nice and through. As we did with the Icky shuffle, you can do this frontwards and backwards as well. Here you can't bring that foot up as high as you can, but still work hard to get it up in the air and then step through quickly with a nice big step. With the crossover step, you actually want to rotate your hip just a little bit so that you get good movement through the ladder. Next up is buzzsaws. Here it's 2 feet in, 2 feet out, and you're going to move laterally. Here it's important to always lead with your front foot. A lot of athletes will try to lead with their back foot on their weak side. So again, if you're moving left, you use your left foot. If you're moving right, you use your right foot. As with the other stepping drills here, you also want to have good arm action and good movement at the hips and staying on your toes so you get a nice, quick, clean step. Next is deep buzzsaws. Here you're going to go 2 feet in, 2 feet out, but you're going to go all the way through the ladder and all the way back before you go through the next rung. This one does take a little bit longer and will require a little bit more rest between each rep. Hydrant training. Train smart, train hard, train often.